to Living Local. Summer is here, and it's not too late to plan that perfect summer trip. With the help of a travel designer, your next trip can be something relaxing and something you truly look forward to. And here to tell us all about it is Mr. Sean McCall from Briar, Maine Travel Boutique. Sean, hey, how are you, sir?
I'm great. It's summer and the weather is gorgeous.
It is. It is. You know, it's the time to plan that trip. But first, let me ask you, how is the travel business going? How's everything going for you?
It's really crazy how busy it is. I mean, I think we all know the numbers from Memorial Day travel. TSA is saying it's the highest day ever.
Wow.
And it's not like guilt-laden family visit travel like you see around Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's truly about people getting out and enjoying travel, which is great.
Yeah, and what kind of trends are you seeing in vacations for this summer?
I mean, really, the old standbys, the good old family vacation. I mean, I know families are struggling more and more with activities in the summer, and it's harder and harder to plan a getaway that every family member can take. But, you know, those memories are so precious for families that, you know, the good old fashioned, let's put the kids in the car and maybe drive to a national park. Or I will say, I think there's going to be some more driving this year than typically happens in the summer with flying, but both are still going strong.
Yeah, and you know, it's not too early to start planning that fall and winter trip as well, because you know, people are planning a little bit earlier these days as well. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely, because there's some great stuff going on in the fall. It's a great time for destinations like Orlando, which I'm a little partial to. Yes. I mean, the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal are really spectacular, and if you've never done that, you really should talk to me about those.
Yeah.
Holidays, you know, Halloween and early December are great times to visit Disney World. Weather's great, you know, so absolutely you should start thinking about those fall getaways, because there's some great deals out there, and I would love to help you find them.
I bet you would. Hey, but let's talk about something that people may not think about as travel insurance. That's something people should look into, right?
It really, really is. As a travel agent, I always recommend some form of travel insurance. And I practice what I preach. I was supposed to go on a trip, on a river cruise with my dad a couple of weeks ago, and he was having some not serious medical issues in the long term, but he just knew he wasn't going to be comfortable to travel, and his doctor advised him not to travel. But I have a lot of clients who go, well, I'm not 80 years old. I don't need it. But the real stories out there where somebody has gone on a Caribbean cruise and they're 20 years old, but they break their ankle because they're going down a rocky precipice, and not to have medical insurance when you're out of the country can be insanely expensive. And those 20-year-olds come back and go, you know what? I wish I had travel insurance.
Ooh, yeah, that's such a scary thought to know something could go wrong. Let's say somebody wants to book a trip with you. Let's talk through that process and what it looks like.
Sure. Part of what a travel agent brings to the table, I like to talk about myself being more of like a sommelier at a restaurant or a waiter. It's like my job is to listen to what you want and maybe make some suggestions, tell you what I think is a really good pairing for your personality or what you're looking for in a vacation. Or if you know what you want, just making sure everything is coordinated and that you get the vacation that you absolutely want, and contacting me via email or there's a form that you can link to if you want to work with me, or a good old-fashioned phone call, or find me on Facebook. I'm always available.
And as someone who has used you as a travel agent, I can attest that you are the best. You are the guy. You helped us out through some interesting times in LA when we were out there in March. So we really appreciate that.
Next time you'll book your rental car through me.
Yes, I sure will, so that I don't turn into Seinfeld. Well, let's talk about where viewers can find your information. You're on Instagram, you have a website, etc., right?
Hurry back to Sean on Instagram,
Yeah.
Sean at Briar and Maine on Facebook, and you can check me out in the travel agent section of the agency's website, which is briarandmaine.com.
Yeah, and well, hey, I hope a lot of people book their trips with you. I know that I'll be booking probably 1 to 4 with you at some point here soon because I have no chill. You know,
It's never too late for your summer vacation, and get a jump on. I even have clients that are planning their spring breaks already because that can be such a heavy travel time.
Yeah, well, you're the guy to go to.
And the planning part is fun.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Yeah, well, you're the best. So thank you very much, Mr. McCall, for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
For more information, you can visit briarandmaine.com and search for Sean McCall, or find him on social media by searching Sean at Briar and Maine. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.